Hey, what is going on, you guys? So I've been talking about my 30-day sweep picking challenge for YouTube. I already made one for Instagram and I've just been editing away at this one for YouTube. So I'm finally done, so here it is. By the way, if you don't know who I am, my name is Brandondeon and welcome to my channel. So without further ado, I'm gonna show you guys the footage. I'm not gonna show you day 1 to 30 for every single arpeggio because last time I did that, I checked the analytics of the video and nobody really watched every single full cycle of 30 days. So I'm just gonna show you the highlights, but I will show you one full cycle of 30 days. At the end, I'm gonna share with you guys some things that I learned along the way. Remember, this actually wasn't my first sweep picking challenge. I did one on acoustic guitar. If you actually search through my channel, you'll be able to find it. Anyway, enough talking, so check it out. And there we have it. 30 days of sweep picking every single day to make what you just watched. You're welcome. All right, so here's 5 things that I learned from doing my second sweep picking challenge. Okay, so something that I noticed that I didn't actually catch in the first video, it's actually a lot easier to sweep during the daytime. I mean, I feel like there could be several reasons for that, but the most important one, it's pretty obvious, and I think it goes with anything really. I think anything can be easier in the daytime than at night, but it's just, I have more energy in the daytime. You know, that's true for most people. And I'm just more focused. And even right now, as I film this video, it's a beautiful day out. It's the morning, like the mind is sharper in the morning. Whenever I would record during the day, it usually was in the morning. Just the daytime in general, when I'm more awake, I'm not tired because I didn't work. The videos you saw at night is usually because I had to work that day and I filmed the challenge after I got home from work. So yeah, I didn't have as much energy, I wasn't as focused, and it was just harder to play at faster tempos during the nighttime. It is hard to put them on off beats. Starting a sweep on a downbeat and ending on a downbeat is not really that difficult. I mean, don't get me wrong, sweeping is an incredibly difficult technique that you could play on guitar, but to actually displace it, like don't put it on beat 1 and end on, you know, a downbeat. Put it on the offbeat. That's very challenging. I didn't do that in this video. I do plan on doing a third sweep video. Stay tuned because that will probably play a role. This video was triplet 16th notes. If I was gonna start on the downbeat, it would be like da 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 da, right? But if I was gonna start on the offbeat, it would be like da 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 da. I don't know if you guys can hear a difference there, but it was a lot more challenging to do that. So that's something I worked on a lot that you didn't actually see because I didn't film it. Take my word for it, it's much more difficult. So it's also challenging to connect the sweeps. I mean, you can play a sweep and then end it. Like just da 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 and like that be it, but that's kind of lame. You actually want to like connect the sweeps and make it cool, right? So I found that part is pretty challenging. And the most challenging part about that is shifting positions. Like you can be in one position and then have to play another sweep that's in a totally different position, and that was very challenging. Definitely something I need to practice a little more. So improvising using sweeps. I actually posted a video on my Instagram page the other day where mistakes and all, it's just me practicing. And what I'm trying to practice is actually improvising while connecting sweeps within my lines. And that's a pretty hard thing to do. Behind the scenes, that's what I was practicing a lot. Like practicing the sweep alone by itself didn't actually take up that much of a priority to me. Behind the scenes, mostly I was practicing the challenging stuff that I've been talking about in the conclusion of this video. But yeah, you don't want to have a sweep by itself. You want to work it in there with a line so it actually sounds like music. Here's an example. The fifth thing that I learned that carried through from my first challenge to this one, and it's the most important thing that, like, if there's anything you guys take away from this video, this is the most important thing, and that it's you need to relax. Just relax. Like, you can't practice tense. You can't be tense, man. Like, if you're tense when you practice, when you go to perform, you're gonna be tense. It just, you'll notice that I actually dialed back the tempo throughout the challenge. I decreased the tempo, and the reason for that is that I was able to play the sweeps, but I wasn't able to play them and actually relax. So it was no good to me. I had to decrease the tempo to a tempo that I could actually play where I was relaxed, and then once I was able to do that confidently, I would slowly increase the beats per minute, and eventually I'd work my way back up to a tempo where I couldn't play it relaxed, but I now could. You gotta be patient as well, because you can't really rush things. If you rush it, then you won't end up relaxed and it'll suck. All right, so anyway, that's 5 things that I learned from doing a second sweep picking challenge. I hope that you guys took some value from this video. If you're watching to the end, I really appreciate that, especially as a small YouTuber, just a small YouTuber. So make sure to hit that subscribe button, follow me on Instagram, and I will see you guys